the Festival of Apprenticeships in partnership with BT Group, showcasing opportunities to future talent.
Hi everyone, how are you? Good. So I'm from Leap Apprenticeships and our stall is just here. I'm going to give you a really simple overview as to what we offer and what we're about. So we provide apprenticeships to builders merchants. So builders merchants typically look like this picture, where we sell materials to builders. It doesn't sound so glamorous, but I promise you it's better than what it looks like. These are just some of the companies that are builders merchants. There are hundreds across the country and thousands across the world. And it's an industry that's always going to be here. We're always going to be building buildings like this, hospitals, schools and homes. So you have a really long-term career and training opportunities for you. So these are some of the careers, the very basic careers that you can begin with. So working in a branch, in a shop, you can do things like sales and working on the tills, the warehouse and the yard, driving the forklifts and operating the kind of logistical side of branches. There's a massive opportunity for management. So you might go into supervisor roles, into branch management, into regional roles. We have quite specific roles as well. So kitchen and bathroom designers, we have a huge audience for that. So where you go out to customers' homes, you design the rooms and then you sell the materials for that. And also drivers as well. So obviously delivering everything that we sell and what we offer across the nation. There are also hundreds of roles in the head office opportunities. So I've just popped off some on there. You might not be able to see them all. But there are roles in HR, in accounting, in IT, marketing, learning and development, health and safety. There are over 800 different job titles that you can have in our industry, which is something that I personally love because you can work in finance, you can work in the shop selling, you can go into marketing while staying with one company potentially, but definitely one industry. Whereas in most companies, they only specialise in one thing and then you have to change companies, meet new people, go to new places. Whereas you can have all of these opportunities and 700 more with staying with one company or within one industry. This is a typical career path within the apprenticeship world. So what it says is you can start at a level 2 in a branch and specialise in the industry, move on to a specialised course, again, level 2, 3 or 4. So that might be tool hire, kitchen design, like I mentioned earlier, or sales. And then you progress into the management route. So like I was saying, assistant manager, branch manager, regional manager. That's a typical path that a lot of people follow. I don't like this, so I've added a few little drawings to come off of that to show that you don't have to do that path and there are the other opportunities in the companies and in the industry. So you might go so far and then go and do a secondment, which is like a placement or a gap year, I guess, in HR or in marketing. You might do one and realise you don't like that either and then go into another path as well. So there's so many opportunities and so many different options that you can do while staying in the industry. This is a really bad view. I don't know. Can anyone read it at the back? No. If you pop over to our stall, I've got it nicely printed off so you can actually read it. What we offer are obviously apprenticeships from level 2 all the way up to a level 7. So a level 2 is equivalent to 5 GCSEs and a level 7 is a master's degree. If you work for a builder's merchant, you can then have access to all of these programs and you get paid to do the job. So you end up with money in your bank and a qualification all the way up to a master's degree. They range from about a year up to a few years if you're looking at the degrees. And you don't have to go level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can jump around if you want. So I personally did a level 3 management program whilst I was selling and designing kitchens and bathrooms. Realised I didn't like the sales element. So I then came out of that and started to teach the kitchen design program. I then realised that I wanted to come into things like this and talking to you guys and promoting our opportunities. So I've done 3 or 4 roles while staying in one company and staying in the industry. So what now for you guys? Obviously come and have a chat with us at the store and we can go through this a bit more one-to-one and try and find something that's suited to you. But generally, if you come and work for a builder's merchant, so you can work for any of these brands, any of the brands that I had on the screen earlier, or BMF, which are also with us today. They're the federation that bring together all the builders merchants. So all the shops come together and work together as an industry. There is competition, but we are more like a family that support each other rather than trying to steal customers from each other. So the BMF will have a list of all the companies you can work for. And then once you're working for one of them, you can then sign up to our apprenticeships. So you can do any of our 50 programs. Like I said, you can jump around, you can move up the levels if you want to, and then excel. So because you have opportunities to all the different career paths, because you can try different things and see where your forte is, then you can the world's your oyster, and you can test and jump between different roles and different companies as well. So let me quickly cover off some of the programs that we have. So we have level 2, so that's merchanting, tool hire, fast track manager, plumbing and heating, warehouse, driving, customer service, credit controls. That's the kind of start of your journey with the finance routes. Level 3, we have business administration, so understanding how businesses work and operate. First line manager, assistant manager, credit control, IT, health and safety, HR and marketing. There's quite a few more as well. Level 4, we have sales, management, store manager, accounting, data, project management, communications, and then level 5, 6 and 7 tend to focus on a bit more management, IT and finance as well. So standards there. There is a QR code on the screen if you want to do that, or we've got iPads at our table where you can just sign up and get some regular updates, get some emails and communicate with us outside of this event. And then our website and my email address is at the bottom if you want to get in contact.
The Festival of Apprenticeships in partnership with BT Group, showcasing opportunities to future talent.